rock that workout out, now it's time to maximize your results with a short finisher. So today our finisher is 30-30 for 4 total sets, okay? So 30 seconds per movement, followed by the next movement immediately, okay? So we're not resting between exercises unless you absolutely need to. Obviously, you can always rest when needed, guys. This is for all fitness levels, so feel free to rest when needed, all right? But the way this finisher is designed is for you to kind of push yourself for the total of 2 minutes, all right? So we have a Deadbug rope climb for exercise number 1. So on our backside here, chin tucked, shoulder blades off the ground, okay? And we're just gonna grab that rope as if we're kind of climbing a rope here the entire time. Now I want to reach up and pull down, reach up and pull down. I can make this a little bit more of a challenge by getting to the hollow position, all right? And I want to actually imagine that I'm actually pulling myself up. If I'm just kind of throwing those arms up as if I'm ripping up lottery tickets, I'm not getting the most out of the exercise. So I want to be slow, deliberate with each one as I'm pulling it down and focusing on a good, tight core. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2, let's crank up that heart rate. So we got mountain climbers. So I mentioned before, the marches were a little slower, climbers are fast. Make sure you're pushing yourself here as hard as you can for that 30 seconds. Toe taps the floor to help support the hips. All right, make sure that toe is touching the ground on the way in, and then supporting the hips, and then back out and alternating. Keep away from trying to keep that foot off the ground. We want to support the hips as we bring the knees in. Anybody who cannot be down due to wrist, elbow, shoulder issues, or knee or hip, whatever the case, we can always go standing climber, okay? So reaching up with those arms and that opposing foot, okay? Once we finish that, then we get into our cool down. So the cool down, 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale out, 2 more. Exhale out, 1 more. Okay, bring it down to the chest. First here, guys, we have a prone cobra. So toes down, knees down, hips down. We're gonna push that chest up, slightly keep our hips down. And I just wanna keep a slight bend in my knees. I don't wanna lock out here and really put tension on that low back. I wanna stretch my rectus abdominis, so my abs here. A couple breaths, inhale, chin up. 1, 2, come on back to the floor. Roll on over to our backside and figure 4 the leg, okay? So now, just like we did with the single leg bicycle crunch, now we are going to grab onto the back leg and pull it in towards us and stretch those hips and a little bit of that hip flexor. So breath in. Let that exhale out. Once you've done 3 breaths, go ahead and switch to the other side. Same thing, grab onto the back of the leg. When you finish that, down regulation. So we cranked our heart rate up. Now it's time to cool it down. So I want you to just lay flat here, feet flat, knees up. And I want you to take 3 big diaphragmatic breaths in. Expand that rib cage. Slow exhale, breath in. Make sure that chin stays tucked. We've got a nice neutral spine. Slow, deliberate exhale out. Once you've done 3, you can roll on onto your chest and then press up to that high plank, inchworm your hands to your feet or your feet to your hands. And once you're up, give yourself a round of applause because you rocked it. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. Hope you enjoyed the core workout, and we'll see you on the next video.